Welcome back, everybody, to the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Dan, I hope you've been watching golf today. I've been busy hunting bourbon.
The bourbon hunter over there. The bourbon hunter took his bow and arrow with him.
Hey, I did not. I took a 7-iron, and I didn't take no damn graphite shaft either, buddy. I'm a steel guy. But man, I slayed it today. I was in I was beyond the suburbs of Atlanta. I was in the outskirts of Atlanta, I'll call it. And what a good haul I brought back today. Scored some E.H. Taylor, got some wild turkey picks. The one thing I will tell you is there was a hell of a lot of inventory. You know why? Because it was like priced out the nose, man. I mean, my nose started bleeding. I was like, Dusty Johnson walking in the door, getting nosebleeds all over the place. I'm like, good Lord. And I even tried. So I found some Weller 12, some antique, foolproof even. And I'm like, hey, I'll take all 3 bottles. I'll take 3. I'll take 3 bottles. I'll give you $100 for each bottle, which is still a ripoff. All those bottles are less than $50, right, at MSRP.
Yeah.
And the lady has the gall to look at me and say, no, they cost more than that. I look back at her and I'm like, no, they don't. They do not cost you more than that. You're crazy. But I did. So we probably hit maybe 7 or 8 liquor stores today, and we did get some good insight. So for those that are listening, maybe, and we probably should bump this over to the Speakeasy Bourbon Club, but
we'll
just
do a
real quick
show this week. Yeah.
Yeah. But so real quick. So I was in one place and I found some Stag Junior, and what else did she have? She had some Eagle Rare, which, I mean, Eagle Rare is not that rare, even though it's hard to find on the shelf. But she's like, hey, you can get this. And she had some E.H. Taylor. So I didn't buy any E.H. Taylor from her. And she said, hey, so if you want to get the Stag and you want to get the E.H. Taylor, you got to buy 3 bottles of vodka, of Wheatley vodka, for each allocated bottle you get. And I'm like, I don't drink vodka. And she's like, I don't care. She's like, if you want these bottles, you got to buy 3 handles of the Wheatley. And she's like, it's the best vodka in America. I don't know, I got some accolades or whatever. Hey, we don't review vodka. We don't drink vodka. If you're going to drink it clear, drink moonshine or drink gin. Jesus. So, but that's it. She's like, no, you don't understand. For each case of allocated stuff that she gets, she has to buy 60 cases of Wheatley vodka. So yeah, I know, right? So she's like, I'm cutting you a break because it's slow. She's like, usually I make somebody buy a case of vodka to get one of the allocated numbers. Wow. So yeah, I know. So sorry to get on that tangent, but I'm excited. Had a great day. You know what? I feel kind of like Rambo today. I just took over the leaderboard, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you were asking me why am I? Hey, Dan, why are you wearing a hoodie? You live in North Carolina.
It's like 99 degrees and 100% humidity. Why do you have a hoodie on?
Because it's fight time. It's fight time. I got my fight club.
Oh, Donovan's Fight Club, eh?
Oh, yeah. Laddie. Oh, laddie.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Where'd you park the car, Danny boy?
Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, big fella, are you?
Oh, we need to get ourselves a caravan when the COVID releases. That way we can go and start staying at the golf courses.
And hey, yes, don't write us. We know our Irish accents are terrible.
Hold on. That was not an Irish accent. That was my gypsy accent. I mean, have you not seen the movie Snatch? Yeah. Have you not seen Snatch? Come on, man. All right. So let's peel this thing back. So you and I were talking, and I played DJ in one lineup. That's the lineup, again, that I'm winning the most money in out of all my lineups.
Yeah.
And I thought, and that wasn't my that wasn't my gamer. I played it just because I was thinking, you know what, let me put him in there and see what he does. You called this shit like last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. He said, I want to win the FedEx Championship. Dusty. Guess what Dusty's going to do, man?
What he's gonna, it's gonna be the Myrtle Beach Mafia versus the Spaniard. That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, it's like
Rahm is going to his car. I don't know why he's going to his car.
Oh, I think he forgot his ball marker.
He must have, because he's leaving he's going. Maybe he's just going to the scoring thing. Maybe that's how you. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, he forgot his ball marker. So you got Rahm yesterday that just picks his ball up randomly, picks it up. Hey, like, oh shit, I didn't mark my ball.
He stood still for like 2 minutes for the guy to get there.
Like, one stroke penalty. I know, it's like freeze.
We got Kevin coming on pretty soon from the circus. He sees that on the thing. He might want him to join that circus.
That's a good point. Good point. What are we drinking with Kevin, by the way, when he comes on? We'll have to figure that out.
We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, but no, I'm winning some too. I'm obviously not winning as much as I played this week, but the one I'm winning is the Jon Rahm lineup.
Oh, you got Rahm. I actually didn't have him in any lineups, oddly enough. I don't know why. I didn't expect him to come. Well, I mean, up until today, he hadn't really done anything. But how surprising is this golf course, though, man? I mean, we were talking earlier, when we recorded earlier in the week, and I mean, we were thinking, we're not going to see, definitely not going to see the high 20s. But I mean, we were thinking high teens, maybe 20 is going to win this thing. And I mean, literally, you might have 4 or 5 under win this. I mean, we haven't seen a tournament like this since the comeback. Well, maybe. What did they score? Even at Harding Park.
Muirfield was.
Oh yeah.
Muirfield was. He won it like -8 or -9 or something, right? So still not quite like it, but similar. And it's him again. It's hit twice.
No, I know. Well, I'm wondering if it's not a fatigue thing. I'm wondering if it's like it. Yeah, I understand that the course is playing tough. So it's been 17 years since they've had a tournament at Olympia Fields. Guess what? It's probably going to be another 17 years.
I don't know. I think the PGA likes it. I think they like it.
I think they do too. But guess who probably doesn't like it?
A lot of the players don't, but Captain Rory does. He loved that. He loved those hard fields. He loved it.
I know. What? Hey, you want 2 under? I'm your guy.
And hey, it worked out for him this week. He's like, this tournament here, I can do this all day. Of course, I don't know if he's going to finish in the top 10 or not. It doesn't look like it, right? He's quite just outside the top 10.
I think so. Yeah, he's T12 at +3. I mean, literally, man, you've got we've got people that are on almost done with the front 9, and you've got 5 players under par. Jon Rahm, I didn't play him, but again, I'm not surprised that he's having a good day. He's 6 under, man. I mean, having a hell of a day.
Oh, he just finished. Yeah, he just finished. He's going to the car. I think he thinks he's got this in the bag. Unless Dusty can birdie either 17 or 18, he's got it. So.
Well, I mean, you got DJ that's 3 under, 1 behind him, 2 under for the tournament today, and maybe Joaquin Niemann. What a day did he have, man? I mean, that dude, he's been a budget player kind of all around, and Joaquin Niemann working his way in, dude.
We were playing Joaquin. We were playing around that, like the RBC when he was going head to head with Webb and Hatton and all those guys. He was playing really well. Then he got out of form and he struggled quite a bit. And then now he's back. I didn't play him this week. I didn't see the signs, and maybe I wasn't looking there hard enough, but I did see the signs coming into this week saying he was going to be going in like 4th place or 3rd place. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. So, brought to you by Fantasy National. So Joaquin Niemann, strokes gained total 59, tee to green 25, ball striking 15, short game 67, off the tee 28, approach 12, around the green 61, 67 in putting, and ranked 50th in total DraftKings points. There's nothing in there that says, man, this is go get him. But boy, did he turn it on today. I think the weather's kind of cooperated and helped these guys out a little bit today.
Today it's been, they were talking to Bones earlier. And hey, how about that guy? He goes and caddies 18, and then he gets into the booth and you're, on the course or whatnot, doing his on-course correspondence. I mean, good gosh, dude.
Hey, I mean, pick of the litter, man. It's like, why am I caddying for Phils? Why am I getting bossed around by an old man again? I could just make my own schedule. I'll make my own schedule.
That's a long day. That's a really long day. But they were talking to him, and he said, yeah, I mean, you can definitely feel the course was different today. Mm-hmm. The wind wasn't quite there. The weather was cooperating more, and you had more moisture into those greens to where, they were going to play a little bit more true and not throw these guys for circles all day long. It was, who was it that said, it might have been, I forget now. Somebody said I had 4. No, it was your boy Horschel. Said,
Billy Ho.
Yeah, he said that out of 4 days, he felt like he got nothing from this course, and that out of all the putts he had, he felt like he had some really good ones with nothing to show for it, and this like he's like, I got nothing, man. This was weird,
Yeah, he didn't get any return. Yeah.
Nothing, yeah.
Well, but I mean, think about it too, right? So we've had some we've had some new, some not new fields, but we've had some unfamiliar golf courses that we played, right? I mean, Harding Park, and now we're here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that was really wacky. I think so you've got Harding Park and you've got Olympia Fields, right? That the tour hasn't been there in a while, but then with just with the break and coming back, you've got. I mean, these people weren't playing in Texas. These people weren't playing in Hilton Head. They weren't playing in Detroit, right? I mean, you've got courses that they wouldn't have played given it a regular year. They would have just taken those weeks off, and they wouldn't have been there anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, you definitely got some fatigue going on out there for sure, but not everybody. So people like Rory and Tiger, there's no fatigue there really. Hey, did you bring your cigar with you? Do you have a cigar for the show?
I didn't bring my cigar.
We can do it tomorrow.
Was I supposed to?
Well, Rory's having a kid.
That's a good point. Well, I didn't know if I should bring the pink label or the blue label.
Oh, it's pink. It's pink. It's a little girl.
Oh, okay. And for those of you that are just listening and not watching, Dan keeps it's so hot. He's got this big sweater on. Donovan's Fight Club.
Donovan.
And then he keeps like swatting flies. So I don't know if he's curing meat or what he's doing. But
I'm trying to get these lines off from the blinds. I feel like I'm in jail over here.
So what I'm telling you is basically don't go to YouTube, don't watch the show, because you're going to see Dan doing these awkward hand motions, and it's very distracting. It's already distracting me. It's so distracting that Tony Finau once again shows up 5th place. Shoots 5 under today. Hey, today may be the best Sunday finish Tony Finau has ever had. Too bad he wasn't winning. He could have broke that curse.
It was definitely a wolf style finish for him. Yep.
Good Lord. So who do you think and I know we'll probably do this tomorrow when we go. Well, we've only got 30 people to talk about tomorrow. So I mean, good Lord, man, where's that going to wind up at? I mean, what are we going to have to make up to talk about next?
Well, I mean, no, it's going to be your top 30 guys. And I told you, all right, 2 notes for you tomorrow. Bring your cigar and bring your tissues, because I do not want to see you get so emotional on camera. When your boy's not in the top 30.
You're going to hear me sobbing. I'm gonna cry like you just stole little Dixie, my little dog.
Yeah, I know.
He ain't gonna make it. And you know what? And I'm surprised. I mean, he started out extremely well. If you don't know who we're talking about, mate, it could be the surfer from down under.
That's right. That's right.
So it's my best Australian accent, by the way. But yeah, Adam Scott, man. I mean, what a showing that dude. So he came back, he shows up, and I'm like, shit. I did play him in multiple lineups because I really thought we were going to have something from the guy.
Yeah.
Couldn't pull it off.
I played him in my primary. I thought, the long irons, it was going to be a good week for him. I mean, the guy just couldn't make a putt. I mean, I think at one point they were talking on the broadcast today, he made like 20 feet of putts all day.
Well, so his worst, so again, looking at Fantasy National, so his worst categories were he was 42nd off the tee and he was 28th in putting. Mm-hmm. Around the green, 6. Approach, 4. Short game, 18. Ball striking, 17. Tee to green, he was 6. Okay, yeah. For crying out loud, man! If you could frickin' make, but I mean that is his nemesis. I mean, he's still carrying around that fucking broom with him that he's just sweeping the greens with. It's like, hey, let me hold my chin up so so I don't hit it with my putter. There's a friggin' thing. So
that looks like an old '57 Chevy you used to have.
Hey, what do I look like, a valet? But I mean, exactly, man. It's like, come on, Adam, get rid of the. Hey, clearly, that broomstick you're carrying around is not helping your putting stats. Get rid of it, dude. Get rid of it.
Yeah, I agree. I think he needs to maybe. Hey, you know what? He needs to hang out with DJ a little more and do a little putting contest.
What do you think? You think our boy was watching the tournament this weekend? Seeing if DJ. I'm wondering what comment. Well, one, I'm wondering what comments he's going to make if DJ doesn't win. Is he going to kind of smack him down? And two, do you think he's watching, going like, God, I wish I was able to play this week?
We haven't heard anything, have we? You said he was going to be very vocal on Twitter. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I think he went to the 60-day rehab session. So I think we got another 27 days before he's allowed to use any social media or yeah. So I don't know. I hope his nose gets better, and I can't wait to see him at the U.S. Open.
Wingfoot.
And I can't wait to see him at the Masters. And I hope he brings his strong mouth game with him. I mean, I want to hear so much shit from him. I want him to be bashing people all the way around. I want him just to hammer them.
Maybe Wingfoot's going to help that knee out.
Hey, exactly. You think he's going to pull a daily and get a cart, maybe? Like I've got my medical my med card here.
But he has not been vocal that I've seen.
Seen
hopefully
anything,
he's just
man.
resting up and getting ready. I mean,
no, really, you can't use social media in rehab.
It's true. But hopefully he's getting rested up and healthy, because we've said it here time and time again that we love we love it when Brooks is in the field. And I mean, I would say deep down, hey, Dusty certainly has woken up because of the comments that he got at. I mean, and obviously going into that tournament, he was playing really well at the PGA. But then when Brooks said that on that Saturday at the PGA, I think it really hit home with him. He didn't react to it in terms of just like throwing gasoline on it. He kind of put the thing out and said, yeah, whatever. He can say whatever he wants. But at the same time, I think, we've seen something out of Dusty we haven't seen in a while. This reminds me of Dusty going into, was it the Masters or the U.S. Open when he fell on the stairs?
I think it was the Masters, actually.
Yeah, I think it was the Masters, right? So
yeah,
can we make sure that all of the stairs in New York are removed for the next 2 weeks?
Hey, better yet, just get a one-level house.
I want to make sure this guy doesn't have that happen again, because he was on this type of tear.
I know.
Going into that, he was the hottest golfer in the world. I mean, we talk about world number one, blah 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 blah. I mean, we all know in terms of streaks what's going on. When we see these players doing this, he was on that kind of streak where he was going to win that Masters. I mean, it was going to happen. He was hot, and I haven't seen that out of him since now. He's back to being that red hot. And
little too much booger sugar.
Yeah, well, when exactly. But when he gets this hot, I mean, I can't wait to see. U.S. Open, Masters, FedEx Cup.
This is Tin Cup shit, man. I mean, he's calling what he's going to win. It wasn't. It wasn't. I know. This wasn't JT. Like, here are my goals. After the season. Oh, I'm going to now share my goals with you, right? I mean, this was, hey, I'm not playing the Olympics because I want to win a FedEx Championship, and I'll be damned, man, if this guy isn't like resurrected himself. And coming into something that is all but amazing, and he's doing it in a way that with the noise and the little what do you call the little feud that the media is creating.
He's definitely speaking with his game. I mean, the pairing today was a little rough considering he's playing with Maddie, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The man that doesn't speak English with the man that doesn't speak.
Right. Exactly. Hey, it's like perfect. It's like, well, how's this round going to go? And it's like very, very quiet. So what do you think? So Hideki, I didn't play him in any lineups.
I had him in. I think we were talking about this. I had him in and I pulled him out, and I'm shooting myself now for doing that. But, he's just been the tee to green guy, and he's just really struggled. But this week we didn't get a putt off, and that's what's going on. Oh, Rahm's back on the range. So he's leading by one, and Dustin John, he's on 17. He's on 18 right now.
He's looking for us. So Hideki, let's see what Fantasy National has to say.
And remember this, guys. If John didn't have the penalty, he'd be leading by 2 right now.
He would. That's correct. So Hideki, total strokes gained 15, tee to green 2, ball striking 7, short game around the green 3, approach 5. So Hideki, which I mean, he's infamous for, right, is 69th in putting. I mean, if that dude could make putts, I mean, he'd be, he'd have a lot more wins, number one. But I mean, that's kind of where he's coming from. Let's see. So I was surprised at Hideki. Who's thus far? Who's surprised you the most this week?
Well, Joaquim, I didn't see that coming. I mean, we talked about it earlier. I'm not going to go back into that. Final's been playing well. He didn't really surprise me. Fitzpatrick.
No. The question was, who did surprise you?
I know.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Fitzpatrick is probably the one that probably surprised me the most in the top 10, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at him in Boston, it was bloody.
I didn't. I had him in some lineups, and I took him out of every one of them. It's like, I want to add him because he's got something, and then I took him right out because I'm like, whatever he had, he's lost it. So, but he did show up, right? So Friday he shot a 75, and I'm like, that's the reason I took you out of every friggin' lineup. And then he follows it up with a 68, 67. So, kind of shame on me for going that direction. But I mean, it's a crapshoot every week. What are you going to do? So.
Rory surprised me. He did announce that he's having a kid, and apparently the caddy's got the phone in the bag, and if he gets the phone call saying it's time, he's on a plane back.
Walking off course.
Yeah,
walking off course.
I think he's going back down to Florida to have it, right? I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I guess I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah.
Let me tell you who surprised you. What, do you want to know who surprised me, Dan?
Yes.
You don't?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you don't want to know? Okay. So, who did? Oh, you do. Dustin Johnson, and I said it earlier.
Surprised you?
Hey, well, he said, well, okay. So
he's
think
in the zone, man.
But think about this. We have not seen anybody win a golf tournament, especially in the way he won last week. So wipe last week. Let's just call it a win. Let's not call it, he won by double digits. Blew the course away by double digits. But we haven't seen anybody follow up the next week with that type of victory or with a solid performance. I mean, as a matter of fact, what we've actually seen is people missing the cuts after a win like that. And I'm blown away that Dusty Johnson has shown up 2 weeks in a row and potentially is going to tie this thing. And I mean, like, you want to talk about mud in somebody's face? Give me a Rambo Dusty playoff. Tweet him right now and tell him he needs to get to a TV because he's getting. Hey, the new Bash brother has shown up. Tweet him right. Tweet him right now. Tweet him right now.
I can't right now, but I'll do it when I get off the air here.
When we get up, tweet him and tell him he needs to be in front of a TV. We've got a playoff happening, and he has been replaced. He does not need to come back to golf.
Oh, you need me to tweet? Okay, I thought you were telling me to tweet the Rom.
No, he's busy. No, tweet the guy. Tweet the guy that's got the next several weeks off.
I got you.
Oh, actually, I don't know if he can get the tweets in rehab. Somebody's probably answering for him. Claude's answering. Just tell Claude to get the man in front of a TV. If he's not busy ironing shirts. Okay.
I know.
He's not busy ironing shirts.
I know. I guess. Is Claude up there with DJ this week? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him.
But, I would say he's in rehab. They're going through step one.
He does some work with DJ too, though.
Yeah, but I don't know that. I don't think he's allowed to anymore.
When you got two horses like that, I mean, it's kind of like the days of thunder. Hey, Cole's not running good.
Exactly. So, hey, hold on. So who's making it? So Billy Ho, he kind of squeaked in.
He squeaked in. He owes somebody some wine for sure.
Yeah, you got that shit right. So Streelman, Patrick Cantlay, he actually moved up. He played good today.
That was another one that kind of surprised me. He came out. We had high hopes for him early on, and he just really hadn't gotten it together. But then this week, it looked pretty good. So, I mean, like you said early on, he struggled, but I mean, overall, better than I thought, right?
Yeah. Jon Rahm, man, moving up 7. If it finishes as is, he moved up 7 points today. Hideki Matsuyama moving up 8 points today. Just looking to see who kind of who tanked today and who.
Matthew has a top 16 finish. That's good. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Bubba surprised me too. He did play.
Well, I don't think Bubba's going to make it though. Yeah, he's not. Bubba's out. He didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
So hold on. Jason Kokrak moved. He's not making. He's going to make Eastlake, but he moved up 24 points. Matthew Fitzpatrick moved up 24 points today. Joel Damon, he just shit all over himself for the week, but he actually had a good day today.
He had a good day, yeah.
Yeah. He's probably looking for that money game tomorrow. He's got the week off. Let's see. So obviously,
he tweeted at I forgot who he tweeted at, but he was so mad he didn't get a pairing with Tiger today.
Oh, I know. I saw him. Yeah, that he what, one stroke or something. He's like, I'm mad at you.
Yeah. I'm sure the other guy was like, "Come on, man, I want to play with Tiger too."
hey, well, it was your choice.
Yeah.
Hey, exactly. I mean, all you had to do was shoot one better than me. Exactly. So who's not going to be there next week that we're going to talk about? So my boy's not. Adam, sorry, but hey, great comeback. He's played 3 tournaments.
I like him for Wingfoot, buddy.
Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah. I like him a lot. Let's see. So Paul Casey, he had a big day today, moved up 15 points. He's not making it, but I
thought about playing him. I
did too. Yeah. Carlos Ortiz and Sebastian Munoz, both of those guys they just kind of sucked the wind out of them today. I think they've been playing too much. Or I just think they're tired, you know what I mean? So but yeah, I mean, all in all, man, what I hope the hell that DJ. Let's see where he's at. He's so he's on 18.
They're coming up on the 18 green now. Yeah.
He's on 18, and I know you're probably, if you're listening, you've already watched this because this is coming out late. But so on 18, so he's got 326. Kind of shanks it a little right. 195 to the green. He's 43 feet from the hole.
Scheffler struggled this week, man. He really.
He had a good day today. He had a good day today.
Yeah, but he struggled this week, man.
So
I played him in a couple lineups. He hurt me.
Yeah. So Scheffler's making
Morikawa, he stung. I didn't play him, but yeah.
I played him in a couple because I thought he was actually going to do something. I'll tell you who disappointed me was
JT.
Berger.
Berger and JT.
Like Jesus, Berger. Harris English had a rough day. DeChambeau had a rough day.
I played English in a couple lineups, and that hurt. Yeah.
You know who had a good day that I didn't play that I considered playing a couple times was Brendan Todd. He actually had a good comparatively speaking, he had a good tournament. Munoz, should have played him. Joaquin Neiman, should have played him. I didn't play Terrell Hatton any. Probably.
You know who? Again, in the beginning of the comeback, they were hot, and then they had a decent PGA from what I remember. Schauffele's cooled, man. I played him. Oof.
What about Hovland?
For the money. But for the money, Schauffele's always up there like that $9,900.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Who else? Leishman. Good Lord, man. I mean, he couldn't have hit. I mean, it looked like me playing golf out there. Jesus. Yeah. He hit everything except for the green.
Leishman was strange. It was either yesterday or today. I turned on the TV in the morning, right? And the guy was – did he play by himself this morning or yesterday morning?
I think so, yeah. Yep.
Okay, maybe that's why he was playing so speedily, but it was like he was done, and the next closest was like – they were like 3 holes in or something. He was just like, I'm out of here, guys. Let me get out of here. So.
Abe Answer, once again, I mean, I don't know what to expect out of Abe. I mean, next week's going to be tough, man. Pat Reed, I played him a few times. Come on, P. Reed, where you at, man? McIlroy, I thought as of yesterday, I was still bullish on McIlroy, man. I'm like that is going to go, like that dude is going to carry, and he just kind of fizzled out once again.
I do want to thank Mark Leishman for one thing.
Yes.
Thank you last week we had a negative 30, and this week we have a positive 30.
Well, it gives us something else to talk about.
30 for 30.
30 for 30. I hope that's not trademarked. But
It's certainly trademarked. ESPN for sure.
Hey, your phone's ringing. That's called a lawsuit. So
they need to do one.
Let's see. Oh, Harry Higgs. I mean, come on, Harry. Come on, Harry.
That hurt. He's not going to make it next week.
No,
right?
he ain't making it. He's not making it. He'll be good to make it on tour next year. Come on.
It's true.
By the way, Harry, we wrote you. If you see that little, it's like a little paper plane thing up in the right-hand corner. It's got a little red number on it. Those are called messages. Check your messages. Write us back, Harry.
Exactly.
Need to get you on the show, bud. So here's who I think really won this week, and he is definitely going to be in the lineup next week. Webb Simpson.
Yes, he did. Smartest man out there.
Hey, Webb Simpson said, "Why am I going to another beat up festival? Yep. Let me go rest up, take a break, and then win the FedEx Championship."
So smart.
I mean, I know now why Dusty didn't do it, because that dude's on a roll, and he's like, I don't want to lose what I got.
No, he's like, Dusty's like,
hold on. Breaking news. No. DJ holes the putt. He just Tiger Woods fist pumped. Tiger Woods fist pumped.
He did. I don't think he's ever. Yeah.
I've never seen that much emotion from that man ever.
Wow. Look at that smile. We're going to a playoff. Look at that smile.
Listen, wow. He is going to melt Jon Rahm down.
Ooh, so this is good. So we've gone 32 minutes or so. So I think we're going to wrap up here in a few minutes, but let's get into some predictions.
Oh yeah. So I'm sure it's going to be.
That was a long putt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like 43 feet. He is going to melt Rahm down. Rahm is walking into this thing thinking that, okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go hit balls on the range just so it doesn't look like I'm such a conceited asshole. But I'm done. And DJ just jars the 43-footer, and which Rahm actually should be winning the tournament. So granted,
true.
But hey, you're a professional. How do you make that mistake? Okay. Mm-hmm. And I bet right now running through his mind is, I should be 2 strokes ahead of him. There's no reason I should be going to a playoff. He is going to, we're going to find out. He jars it. Hey, DJ. I know. No. So we're going to find out what Jon Rahm is made of right here.
That offensive line coach is getting fired for sure.
You got that right. Hey, we're getting ready to find out. I mean, you cannot make this shit up, dude. He just birdied a 43-footer on 18 to go to a playoff. You cannot make this up.
No, it's great.
This is WWE all over again, and it's definitely scripted.
Definitely scripted. Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to change outfits and put on face paint.
Well.
Let's side bet. We don't have to say what we're betting for. You want, and I'll let you go. We should flip a coin to see who gets to pick.
Okay.
Well, I gotta have a coin.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
Wait a minute. So hard to find a coin around this place. All right, I found it. We're gonna use we're gonna use our old poker chip from Max Double Douche.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. So heads you win, tails you win. Call it in the air.
Heads, give me heads.
No, it's heads. You win.
Oh, I'm taking. Who am I taking? Gosh. Give me Rahm. He had a better day, didn't he?
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy you did that, because the old nose train is coming in hot on this one, buddy.
Well, I took Rahm. He had a better day. It's tougher to win 2 tournaments in a row. And with that fist bump, he probably hurt his knee.
Oh, he probably did. Well, definitely his back. Definitely hurt his back. I mean, I haven't seen that much emotion out of him ever. Well, there was that one time at what's the mall over there in Charlotte by Quail Hollow? Yeah, so we were at the South Park Mall, and we saw DJ I think I was returning, or I don't know if I was buying shoes or returning shoes for some strange reason.
You were buying them.
Yeah,
you go into the course, they got all nasty. I think.
So I had to go get some shoes, and we saw Dusty and his partner in there, and I haven't seen that much emotion from that one time that I ran up to him, and he thought I was like attacking him.
All right. So yeah, that's good, man. So good. So coming up this week, what we got coming up in the pod?
Let's see. We got some good stuff coming up.
Tomorrow we'll do DraftKings for Eastlake. And guys, if you haven't gone out there, we did release on Friday a great Chad Parker interview, who is the COO/GM of Eastlake. He had some great insight in terms of what's been going on in Georgia. That was a ton of fun.
It was great. Chad, still waiting on the invitation, bud. Hope that comes over pretty soon. Exactly. Let's see. So I think we're talking with Doug Price at the Harbor Club down at Lake Oconee. So should be a good one. What else have we got going on? Oh, so we are going to have some interesting drops for you. So kind of shout out to Macklemore Golf Club at Lookout Mountain. So I'll be heading up there later this week for a round of golf. Much thanks to them. They've been very courteous, and that should be exciting. Also, over the weekend, I'm going to be playing a course in East Tennessee. They've invited us up, Graysburg Hills.
Cool.
So we got a couple of course reviews coming up. If you've been following us on Instagram, and I mentioned it earlier, I don't know what's going to release in the show or not, but had a great bourbon hunting day today. If you can't hear it already, I have broken out a few samples. What are we sipping on today? We've got Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit Single Barrel. That's a solid haul. The Bourbon Fairy visited Dan this week. He got
I did get a bunch
he got a bunch of free booze and a couple of new glasses, so he can throw that damn Yeti thing away and he can actually drink it proper.
You don't love my vodka.
Jesus Christ.
I know, but also coming up this week, guys, we'll be releasing the Marianne Eaves interview. So
yeah, we did had a great time talking with Marianne and about Sweetens Cove and the releases on that. So I don't know if you had
Thursday or Friday, I think.
Yeah. So we got some good stuff coming out to everybody. And hey, you know what? We appreciate you for listening. Thanks so much. If you haven't liked the show, please do. We appreciate any and all feedback we can get. Follow us on Instagram at birdies_bourbon. And Twitter is the same thing. And you know what? I'm looking for some new and interesting bourbons to review. So if you got something that you want us to take a sip of, send us a note, man. We'd be happy to.
Absolutely. Here we go. Here comes DJ versus the Spaniard, guys. We'll come back at you guys tomorrow with the fantasy stuff and some updates on how this turned out. This is fun. This is good.
Let's go, Dusty. Cheers.
Right. Cheers.